Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with my Atak Sportz for this Monday, December 9th, 2013. Hope everyone had a great weekend this weekend, especially here in Michigan with MSU beating Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship. I'm a U of M fan, but I'm happy that at least Michigan State beat Ohio State, Michigan's enemy. And while we're on the topic of football, I don't watch much college besides that when I was at my gig on Saturday. It was on the TV, so let's move on from the college to the professionals, the pro football that I watch. A lot NFL Week 14. My thoughts on the games. Well, Lions sucked again. Well, not entirely, but still. They had a great start despite the snowy conditions in Philly. Lions had a great first half, dominating the later half of the half despite a couple fumbles. They did get some touchdowns in the first half, but unfortunately, the second half meltdown that didn't happen during the Packers game happened, 34-20. Now I didn't see the second half, because I was busy again yesterday. But what the fuck happened? We had I don't know, we had a couple turnovers in the first half, but maybe that one last turnover may have affected us. I didn't see the whole game, but I don't know what the hell happened. Stafford fumbled, but there's no more turnovers. So what the hell happened? A lot of 3-and-outs possibly from the Philly defense, for what I'm guessing. So hopefully Lions can bounce back. I know they're taking on the Ravens next week, so that's going to be very tough for them to come back after this loss against the Eagles. Well, the Lions lost again. First place may not last long, fellas. Broncos destroyed the Titans 51-28. And in the big Sunday night game to determine home field advantage for their division, the Saints, coming off their devastating beatdown from the Seahawks, came back with a 31-13 victory over Carolina. And Ravens beat the Vikings. No shit, no surprise. Packers beat the Falcons. So we'll see if the other NFC North team, the Bears, beats the Cowboys tonight in the Monday Night Football game. Now, on with my thoughts on what happened Saturday, actually Friday. Actually, UFC Fight Night took place on Fox Sports 1. Like, the first 20 minutes was blacked out for whatever reason. They lost the signal. But when the signal came back on, man, okay, man, like, it was a typical TV card. For the first half of this Fight Night, it deserved to be on TV for free. We had an okay women's fight. Ryan Bader destroying this every Perosh guy. And he just beat him down every round to unanimous victory. We had a fight that ended in a draw after a guy got injured. And the co-main event kind of made up for the lack of undercard. With Mauricio Shogun Hua with a great knockout in the first round of his fight. In the main event, Mark Hunt versus Bigfoot Silva. Great main event Friday on UFC Fight Night. Like, the first couple rounds were kind of sluggish, but when we got to the third round, it got exciting. But the fourth round was the best round. These two guys, Silva and Mark Hunt, were just slugging each other. And Hunt almost got knocked out twice in that round. Despite a foot kick, he almost lifted his foot in the third round, but he came back strong in that fourth round. Despite being pummeled, it was a nasty fight, bloody as hell. Very great heavyweight fight. I thought they'd be gassed out by the fifth round, and boy was I wrong. And it was a draw, too. I didn't think he's suspicious it was going to be a draw because it was too tough to score. I bet you there would be a rematch because it was such a great match, and it just sat and ended in a draw. It was just a vicious fight. And no shit, and won Fight of the Night bonuses. So at least the guys got money. So great, decent UFC Fight Night on Friday. Now, before we get to my wall preview tonight, there's some sources announcing, a lot of sources announcing the WWE Network's coming finally in February of 2014. That was the first time. I'm hearing it's going to be the day after the Elimination Chamber. I'm hearing it's going to be a Netflix type app for like $10 a month. You can watch live streaming wars and pay-per-views for $10 a month, including Wrestlemania. I believe it when I see it, but if it's what it's read up to be, it's going to be awesome. Live WWE especially when I'm at Jefferson Street Pub tonight, and I'm able to watch Raw live without being distracted by my gig. I can watch it on my iPod for $10 streaming. That'd be awesome. So we'll see what happens with the WWE Network. But also, WrestleMania's 31 and 32 locations have been announced. WrestleMania 31 is going to be at the new home of the San Francisco 49ers in California. I'm hearing number 32 will be at Dallas Cowboy Stadium. I'm hearing rumors about Cowboy Stadium hosting Mania for years. So that's what the rumors are saying. That WrestleMania 31, I think they're saying it's semi-official that California is going to host WrestleMania 31. And it's almost official that Dallas is hosting WrestleMania 32. I hope Detroit hosts 33. Now, on with my wall preview tonight. The last wall before TLC. May not be able to watch the whole thing, but at least we'll be able to watch it above my head at my gig tonight. I have a TV on playing the show. Question number 4. Will Barrett wrestle tonight? Now, from what I did see of Raw a little bit last week, without really commenting on it last week with a video, Wade Barrett has been back for a few weeks at house shows, but he made his television debut. Returned last week as Bad News Barrett, talking about stuff, and he didn't really wrestle. So we'll see if he wrestles tonight, or maybe they'll save his wrestling return for TLC this Sunday. Speaking of TLC, question number 2. Actually, number 3. Where will the new matches be made for TLC? Now, since I haven't been able to watch Raw in its entirety for the last few weeks, I have not been able to see what new matches have been added for the pay-per-view. I know Cena and Orton's official, but I don't know any other matches that have been made for the pay-per-view, since I have not been able to watch Raw with sound. But from what I'm reading, the other matches, we got Punk in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Wow, they're even they have Punk against the Shield. Daniel Bryan against the Wyatts at 3-on-1. That's stupid. You got Punk and Bryan going out and set 3-on-1 against the Shield and the Wyatts. That's kind of weird. AJ against Natalya for the Divas Championship. I think Natalya pinned AJ a couple times now. I hope Natalya finally becomes Divas Champion again. I like AJ too, but... And also Damien Sandow takes on Biggie Langston. I think I kind of saw that match being booked after... I think I did see Sandow beat up on Dolph Ziggler again last week on Raw. I did see a little bit of that with Biggie watching from commentary. I like Biggie, but I hope this is Sandow's payback for not winning the championship against Cena. Speaking of Cena, and also maybe get some more matches made and more. We need a ladders match and a chairs match and a tables match. We got a TLC match where we don't have the individual matches. And of course, we need a pregame match too. And I guess I just mentioned Cena. Question number 2. What will go down between Cena and Orton tonight? Now, I did see the contract signing a little bit of Orton and Cena beating on each other up at the contract signing last week for the Unified Championship. A lot of people don't like that name. But this is they've already used Unified. They've already used Undisputed Champion. You know, I don't think anyone would have anyone would have confused this Undisputed Championship for the first Undisputed Championship with Jericho. So I'm not that surprised it went that way, but it's kind of a weird name for the championship. A Unified Championship. It's kind of a weird name, but still. Cena F-viewed Orton last week, I think, through a table from when I saw that. So we'll see these two get it on tonight. Whether getting it on physically in the ring in a showdown or getting it on in the awards tonight. Question number 1. Who will win at the Slammies? Cena and Orton are 2 of the 4 men I don't consider Big Show and Lesnar nominations. I don't think they deserve to be nominated for Superstar of the Year, but the 4 main nominees, Cena, Orton, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk. I hope Daniel Bryan wins. I hope the fans give a fuck you to WWE by voting Daniel Bryan to be Superstar of the Year, especially since Shawn Michaels is presenting it tonight. A lot of awards we presented on the internet, on WWE.com. I know on the show, I think we're going to have Superstar of the Year, Team of the Year, Match of the Year. So we'll see who wins all those awards and more tonight on Raw 8/7 Central on USA Network. That is it for the Atak Sportz for today. Thank you all very much for watching. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the sports news from Zach. Thank you very much. See you all later. Yes! Yes! Yes!